Mr. Speaker, I rise today to recognize Ambassador Harold E. Doley, Jr. on his 75th birthday. Ambassador Harold E. Doley, Jr., a native of New Orleans, Louisiana, rang the closing bell of the New York Stock Exchange on February 18, 2022, marking his 50th anniversary of becoming a member. Ambassador Doley began his career in investment banking in 1968. 5 years later, at the tender age of 26, he bought a seat on the stock exchange, becoming the first and only African American in history to do so. Ambassador Doley chaired the investment committee of Southern Africa Enterprise Development Fund, SAEDF, a private equity fund. He also placed the first black marker on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. Industry peers honored Ambassador Doley as an outstanding broker of the year in 1971, and the Wall Street Journal selected him as stock picker of the year in 1990. Ambassador Doley has been an appointee of 5 presidential administrations. In 1982, Ambassador Doley was appointed the founding director of the Minerals Management Services in the Department of Interior, a department of more than 5,000 employees. MMS represented the second largest revenue source to the United States government at that time. In 1983, Ambassador Doley was appointed United States Representative of the African Development Bank Fund, AFDB, headquartered in Abidjan, Ivory Coast. The AFDB was able to quadruple its authorized capital by using Ambassador Doley's capital increase formula. At the AFDB, Ambassador Doley secured AAA rating for the Global Financial Rating Agencies, the first AAA rating for an African-based entity. Ambassador Doley was inducted into the United States Small Business Administration Hall of Fame in 2005 and is a life member of the Council of Foreign Relations. In 2003, the Doley family funded the Doley Foundation, whose mission is to support educational and cultural endeavors that impact the Africa diaspora. The foundation and its work is an outgrowth of a 1977 study the ambassador commissioned and directed in determining the reliability of using apartheid South Africa as a dependable source for strategic and ubiquitous metal, platinum. The study can be found in the U.S. Library of Congress today. In 2018, Ambassador Doley received the Image Award for special recognition in social justice in Cape Town for this watershed document. The Doley Foundation replaced the Southern University Law Library in New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina and funded an NFL study that called on the league to engage with franchise owners to contract with minority businesses. A graduate of my alma mater, Xavier University, the President Management Program, and Harvard Business School, Ambassador Doley was recently selected one of 50 Wall Street practitioners interviewed for this piece, Remembering Wall Street, 1950 to 1980. Ambassador Doley is married and has 2 sons and 2 grandsons. A huge congratulations and birthday wishes to this outstanding New Orleans native, Ambassador Harold Doley. I yield back.